Welcome to my channel. Today we shall be discussing where to invest your funds in Nigeria as a result of inflation, rates occurring in the country presently. My name is Femi Akinwale. I'm a chartered accountant. I've worked in an insurance company for more than 25 years. Today we shall be looking at where to put your money in order to edge out inflation in Nigeria. As at December, inflation rate in Nigeria was 34.8%. And based on the analysis, in 2025, is going to, is going to increase in that level or to maintain where it is or to reduce a little bit. So inflation is the general increase in the prices of commodities and other items in Nigeria. And during the inflation, the monies always lose its value. For example, now, before inflation, if you have 500 naira to buy bread, during inflation, you might be using like 700 or 800 naira as we are experiencing in Nigeria. So during inflation, because of the government economy, in removing fuel subsidy, some other policies of the government have made the prices of commodities, food items, services to go high in Nigeria. As a result of that, any investment you have or savings you have, it will lose its value. Because the current levels of investment will have been reduced. So there are some certain investment you need to do for you to be able to edge out this inflation period. So in 2025, as long as we are still in the rising prices of commodities, which reduces the values. So we need to be strategic in our investment. That is what we are going to be discussing today. The investment that we can be able to participate in that will maintain or increase the value of our investment. The first one, investment that you can use to hedge out inflation, which is especially for a long time period, is Nigerian stock investment. That is buying shares on the Nigerian stock of exchange. Share doesn't usually comes in long times, which will edge out inflation. At the same time, if you invest in blue chip stocks, like in the like of MTN, in the like of GTB, in the like of Nestle Nigeria, in the like of Flour Mills, all these ones are dividend paid stocks, which will increase your income, your passive income. Instead of keeping your money idle station in the bank, you can invest it in a long time, but you have to be very guided. You have to be very careful on which companies to invest on. For example, you can invest in GTB, you can invest in Fidelity Bank, you can invest in Zenith Bank. These are companies that are paying dividend regularly, and other stocks like Dangote Sugar, Dangote Cement. You can invest in this kind of commodities, stocks, so that you generate income, passive income, which will pave way for the values to increase the value of your money. The next investment that you can do during inflation in order to edge out inflation, especially in the inflation economy, especially in Nigeria, is real estate. Real estate investment. You can buy into real estate to generate rent income. You can buy for commercial purposes to generate rent income. You can invest through real estate investment funds. You can invest through that. We have Union Home, we have FBN Quest. You can invest in that. At the same time, when you invest, there's no way your investment will continue to grow, because it has been an experience that if you can be able to invest, especially in Lagos, property in Lagos, in Port Harcourt, in Abuja, if you invest your money in, there's no way apart from maintaining your capital, then your capital can grow over time in order to edge out for inflation, because there's no way you put your money and station in a place and the money will increase. In fact, it will be losing in value. 1 million in the year 2023 is higher. If the value has been lower in 2025. That is why if you have invested in a company or in a property for 1 million, you have invested in the property, or join a fund that can invest on your behalf in that property. There's no way your 1 million will have grown and will have, edged out the inflation economy that lose value of naira and depreciate in the value of naira. So another investment you can do during inflation period that can hedge out, the inflation on your investment is US dollar denominated investment. US dollars denominated investment. That is, you move your investment to dollar platform. You can buy stocks in dollar. There are some stocks in US that you can invest on, like in the like of Tesla, in the light of Apple, in the light of Facebook, in the light of Google. You can invest in them, and it's very easy to do in Nigeria these days through a platform, Optimus, or through Trove, or through Bamboo. You can invest in dollars. At the same time, you can have a fixed deposit in dollars, because when you have there is no, because the dollar is a stable currency, and when you invest in that, it will retain, at least it will retain your money in value instead of keeping it in naira. Naira is depreciating every day. During inflation, naira is always depreciating. So if you invested in the foreign stocks, there is no way, at least your money will have been saved. You can do this investment in the platform of Optimus. Optimus has been my favorite in this channel. That is where I invested my money. And it has been very working for me, and I believe it will going to work for you. So you can invest in exchange trade fund, ETF, in order to diversify your portfolio. You don't need to invest only Apple. If you invest in this kind of ETFs, it's like you are buying so many companies together in a particular platform. And then when you buy it, they give you regular income. Apart from gaining capital, apart from stably your money, you generate a dividend on a regular basis. There are some even company which I will be unveiling on this channel that pay dividend, US stock, that pay dividend on a monthly basis. I'm going to reveal on that maybe for a subsequent video that I'm going to, post it on this platform. So you have to, then you can fix your money in dollars and earn a little interest. And then with that, at least your money will have been stabilized. At the same time, you can generate income, because even as last year, if you have a deposit in dollar, you can earn as much as 9%. You can earn as much as 7%. And at the same time, you can invest in stable coins like Bitcoin, like Ethereum. You can invest in those coins, but you have to be very guided because they are volatile. You have to be very careful. You have to have the knowledge. And if you keep your money, your money in USDT, your money will remain, stable. So another area you can look at, especially in this inflation period in Nigeria, is to invest in a federal government investment. For example, treasury bills. You can invest in treasury bills. The rate of treasury bills is up to 18, 19, 20% this time around. So if you invest in treasury bill, your money will be stabilized. You will not have any issue about value depreciation or whichever. You even add interest on your money, and you can collect your interest upfront, and you still have your money collected, your principal collected at the end of the tenure. Treasury bill has been a lovely investment, especially during inflation, that you can keep, because it's just like you are borrowing government money to fund some infrastructures. And at the same time, government cannot run away with your money. Government has the capacity to pay you. Even if they can't pay, they can order CBN to print currency for you to be paid. At the same time, you can invest in federal government saving bonds, Euro bonds. But federal government do usually dollar Euro bonds. So you can be on the lookout for that, and you invest in it. So when you invest in all this kind of investment, then the value of naira will be stable. You can, if you invest in naira and you put your money or somewhere, or you keep your money, because of inflation, it will lose in value. Another area you can look at in the year 2025, in order to edge out, in order to beat inflation, is invest in commodity, gold and silver. Invest in commodities. Previous methods are proven. Inflation edge. Buy physical gold or silver through trusted dealers. Buy physical gold or silver through trusted dealers. Very careful. And then invest in gold-backed ETFs. There are some, investment that are gold-backed ETF, you can invest in those commodities in order to edge out or to beat inflation. And the next one is agricultural investment. That is, you can invest. In fact, it's one of the investment that you can do in 2025 that can give you minimum of 40%. Because agricultural business, if you go into livestock, if you go into crop farming, it's going to, you sell your produce and you make a lot of profit. And you can invest through agri-tech. That is, there's some platform that you can participate, you can be a partner to them. At the same time, they offer you certain amount, the interest element, and you invest, and you go and sleep. You watch your investment, be stabilized. At the same time, you earn income. Another area that I believe that you can edge out inflation for investment is, invest in cryptocurrencies. Crypto can protect wealth from naira devaluation, but they are volatile. Invest in only Bitcoin or Ethereum for long-time investment. So cryptocurrency, you can invest in USDT. At the same time, it's just like you are investing in dollar to keep your money, to keep your money growing instead of keeping it somewhere stagnant and to lose value. The next one that you can invest, which has been a system, that people don't really appreciate, is mutual funds. Investment in mutual funds. Invest in professionally managed funds that pool money into various assets. We have equity fund, mutual fund. We have money market fund, mutual fund. We have fixed income fund. Like money market fund, they are pulling of funds from investors, and they invest only on short-term security investment. Short-term security investment, especially low-risk investment. So if you invest in mutual fund, like Standard IBTC Asset Management, if you invest in that kind of investment, your money is stabilized. Your value of your money can never go down. But at the same time, you can appreciate, you can get interest upon the amount you have invested. The only issue is the interest can be moved up and down. The interest can go up and down, but your capital will remain. So you can invest in that during inflation in order to beat inflation. Then you can, there are so many funds. We have equity fund. We have real estate fund that you can invest on. I will be revealing individually. I will be dealing with this kind of investment subsequently on my channel. I will be telling you the way to go about it. And, you move forward. And at the same time, you generate passive income. The next one, which is very key, in order to hedge out inflation, the investment you can do is dollar savings and fixed deposits. That is, save in dollars and fixed deposits in dollars. It's like in Optimus. You can save your money in dollars. You can save your money in dollars. At the same time, you can buy stock in dollars and generate both dividends at the same time capital appreciation. So you don't need to keep all your money in one currency. At least if it is $30 every month, save it, put it somewhere, because it's a stable currency that can edge out inflation. If you have 1 million now, you can use it to buy dollars, and fix it. You are very sure that apart from the interest element you are going to get on that particular dollar fixed deposit, you will see your money will have been, you will have edged out inflation. Because if you keep 1 million in Nigeria in January, I can assure you, if you want to use it to buy something in December 2025, you will need additional money. If the price of that thing is 1 million naira, you will need additional money by the end of the year for you to be able to, buy that kind of a product. So it's a very good one. Then you can look at the businesses that you can do that that will be able to help you during inflation to make you to generate passive, especially on essential services and essential commodities, in the like of logistics and delivery, in the like of technical startups, in the like of food processing, you can invest in this kind of businesses as especially essential businesses. You can invest in them for you to be able to generate more income and for you to be able to stabilize your currency in the year 2025. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you enjoyed this video, the only thing I want you to do for me is to subscribe to my channel. That is the only beauty thing that I want you to, I'm pleading. Subscribe to my channel. At the same time, like this video. If you like this video, comment any investment you believe I've not mentioned, that I've not mentioned today. I want you to, put it, comment on this, on the comment section, and then you turn on the bell notification so that whenever I'm giving out something of this value, you'll be the number one to be able to watch this kind of episode. Thank you very much for watching.